Hello, my name is Dr. Trevor Lindgren from Copper Mountain Dental in Herriman, Utah. And I just wanted to share with you another Tooth Talk Tuesday about ideas to keep your mouth healthy and clean and ways you can prevent cavities and prevent gum disease. It's a common problem that we see in people's teeth. And I just want to help you keep your teeth and your mouth healthy so you can focus on living your life and doing what's important to you rather than having to worry about your teeth. I really want you to have the healthiest teeth possible and really focus on high quality work here at Copper Mountain Dental and making sure you get the most longevity possible out of the restorations that we do for you. And so I want to share with you an idea that I have, and it's actually a product that I recommend. I don't get paid by this company to recommend this product, but it's something that I think is really helpful for flossing and keeping your teeth clean and preventing cavities and gum disease. And this product I want to talk to you about is the Reach hand flosser. That's a little flosser on a stick. It's kind of, let me show you, get a good view of it here. So you can see there, it's a little handle, like a toothbrush handle, with a little floss thing on the end of it. Let me get it so you can see in the background, there's a little bit of floss. There you go, now you can kind of see. There's a little bit of a floss on the end of that stick. I like using this. I think it's very simple and easy to use. You don't have to stick your hands way in your mouth. For people who have large hands or have a hard time with dexterity and getting floss wrapped around their fingers when they're flossing their teeth, I think these are very effective. They might not be as thorough as we're using regular floss because they can't wrap around your teeth as well as regular floss can. But I think this is definitely better than not flossing, especially for people who don't like to floss, who don't like to put their hands in their mouth while they're flossing. I think using one of these is very helpful. It makes it faster and easier. For those of you who are reluctant flossers, there's a lot of you out there I know that don't like to floss their teeth and don't floss on a regular basis. And this is kind of a good first step to get you flossing again, is to use something like this because it's easy and fast. You don't have to stick your hands in your mouth. It's just quick and easy. So for those of you who are just getting back in the habit of flossing again, I think using one of these Reach flossers is an effective way to get back in the habit of flossing. Another reason I really like this product is it's so helpful for kids. I have a young 5-year-old son who, over the last several years, as we've been flossing his teeth, we use one of these because it's so much easier than fitting my big hands in his little mouth to floss with one of these things, especially when he's kind of squirming and doesn't want me to floss his teeth. If you have children who are young who don't like you flossing their teeth, using one of these is much easier because you can reach it back there in their mouth. You can floss with it effectively without having to stick your hands in their mouth. They can also use it really effectively too. I've had my older kids starting to floss themselves using this. My teenagers love this. They enjoy using this flosser because it's easy and quick. They can sit there and do it while they're watching a YouTube video or sitting in bed. These flossers are very effective for kids, and I think that's an excellent way to floss young children's teeth when you have to do it for them. Young children, as soon as their teeth start to touch, there's usually a space between their teeth, but as their teeth get closer together, their molars, that's a very common place for children to get cavities. I see decay most often between the back molars of your teeth. So even if you just floss 4 spots in the back molars of children's teeth, that would eliminate a lot of cavities that we see. In addition to fluoride in toothpaste and brushing and things like that, using a flosser like this can really help prevent cavities in kids' teeth. And it's easier to use than, again, sticking your big hands in their little mouths. Along those same lines, another nice reason for using this is you don't have to, right now, people are really worried about germs because of COVID-19. Of course you want to wash and brush, either wash or sanitize your hands before you floss your teeth. Probably wash your hands thoroughly before you ever floss your teeth. But just one more nice thing about these is you don't have to stick your hands in your mouth while you're flossing. Of course you want to keep this thing clean, rinse it and sanitize it before you floss with it, but you can rinse it in some Listerine mouth rinse to kill any germs on it before you use it if you'd like to. But using this so you don't have to stick your hands in your mouth is nice because there's less way for you to transmit germs to yourself through you touching the inside of your mouth with your hands. So that's another reason why I like this. You don't have to stick your hands in your mouth, and you can sanitize this easier by dunking it in some mouth rinse or rinsing it really thoroughly under the sink. And so that's a nice feature about this kind of flosser. The other reason why I like this Reach Access Flosser is you can use it multiple times. So this little head on there where you can see the floss, you can see that little head there. That little head that's on there, you can reuse until the floss breaks. And just like you would with a toothbrush, you don't throw away your toothbrush every time you use it. So if you floss with this, if you get a little bit of gunk on there, you just rinse it really thoroughly and dunk it in some mouth rinse if you would like to. Or if you have a UV light sterilizer, you could run it through that. But you can use this head multiple times and just replace that little head on it that comes with little replacement heads like that. you can replace that head after the floss breaks, and you can buy replacement heads, so you never have to buy the handle. You just have to buy a bunch of these replacement heads, and they sell them in bulk, again, at Walmart or wherever you buy toothbrushes, or Amazon or things like that. You can buy these little heads that snap in there. So you snap that in, floss with it and just keep using that until it breaks, or rinse it and sterilize it between each use. So I really like this this is a good gateway drug for getting people to floss their teeth again, especially those of you who struggle with wanting to floss your teeth or getting in the habit of flossing again. Some people struggle with being in the habit of flossing, and this is an excellent way to get back in the habit of flossing. Another product I'll talk about in a different video is those of you who hate flossing and you hate using these. Another thing you could try is a water flosser like a water pick. Some people who hate flossing can get along and use a water flosser better than they would use regular floss. So if for some reason you really hate to floss and you try this and you still don't like to floss even with this thing, then maybe try using a water flosser like a water pick, and that can be an effective way to clean between your teeth, because absolutely you need to clean between your teeth. There's bacteria and that accumulates, bacterial plaque and bacterial biofilm that accumulates between your teeth, that if you do not floss there, you're going to develop either cavities or gum disease of some sort. Of course, eating a healthy diet with lots of antioxidants in the form of fruits and vegetables can reduce the likelihood of gum disease by eating a really healthy diet. And if you have really good genetics and you don't get cavities, you might be lucky in that regard. But if you go for a very long time and don't get your teeth cleaned regularly and you don't floss, you're going to eventually get some form of gum disease or decay if you don't floss and clean between your teeth in some way. So I highly recommend that you floss. And if you're struggling flossing, give this Access Reach Flosser a try. It's made by Reach, and I'll show you the package here. So here's the little package it came in. It's called the Reach Access Flosser. And again, I think it's a great product. I don't get paid by Reach. I don't get paid by the company to recommend that product. I think it actually works well, especially for young children and for those of you who are struggling flossing. If you really like using regular floss and you're good at it, then great. Continue to use your regular floss. Wrap it around your fingers and go between your teeth thoroughly. And in some cases, if you're good at using regular floss, it can actually work better than using the Reach Access Flosser. However, for those of you who are in a hurry or hate flossing, try the Reach Access Flosser. Or if you need to use it on your kids when you're flossing their teeth for them, you can't get your hands in there very well to floss their teeth, using a flosser like that can be very effective. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dr. Trevor Lindgren here in Herriman at Copper Mountain Dental. We'd love to help you and help teach your kids how to floss using the Reach Access Flosser, and encourage you to keep your teeth healthy and clean. And if you do end up with cavities or gum disease, we're happy to help treat that in the best way possible. We do high quality work here. We want to take good care of you and your family. Give us a try and give us a call, and we'd be happy to help you out. Thanks so much for watching.